In 29 hours, we will have another NFL game. So in the meantime, welcome to the South Point Hotel and Casino. Sportsbook right behind me. It's looking good. We're going to have a lot of action tomorrow, obviously, for Thursday Night Football. Welcome to this show. It is called Punchlines. It's a nice mix of sports, comedy, conversation, and gambling advice. I'm your host, Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan. And today's show, well, it'll be fun, probably at my expense. So I know how Baker Mayfield feels in this clip.
Are you kidding me?
All right, so they handed him his high school picture. And the entire team signs it. Oh, still in the oven. Nice. So anyway, this is a big trend. We've been showing a few of these. Getting old profile pics and old pics. There's a big plate of pancakes for some reason. Not really sure why. This guy's taking a picture of it.
So you're saying you want your life picture blown up and you want all of us to sign it?
No, I don't.
I think Thomas says yes.
Oh, we'll get to that. Who am I talking with, you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen? That's the end of that clip. Nice job. Behind the glass, he's like your reaction when people put out their Halloween decorations in September. Let me do this again. Behind the glass, he's like, your reaction when you see people who put out their Halloween decorations in September. He's nice to look at, and you're thankful they put the work in to make you smile or scare you. Plus, the longer he's around, the better. Our producer, Ryan McCormick, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan, is September too early to put up?
Very enthusiastic.
Is it too early to put up Halloween decorations in September?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Halloween, period.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I'm not big on scary movies.
Really?
Just not
What
my thing.
What frightened you as a child, Ryan? What happened? What's that, man?
I'm with Ryan. I am too.
Well, happy Halloween. I guess we're not doing a Halloween themed show. I was going to say we should all come dressed like each other. Like, I'll come dressed as you. Something like that. Well, we got a month and a half to figure it.
I don't get the obsession with Halloween.
I'll agree with that. Are you okay? Although Courtney's going to disagree with this. Are you okay with putting up Christmas decorations early?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The Venezuelan president, I don't know if anyone saw this. Did you see this? He's starting Christmas on October 1st.
That might be a little early.
That's a little early. It's a month before Halloween.
Yeah.
That would be like celebrating Halloween in August. So I don't know. Anyway,
you know what's going to be in Venezuela? It's going to be a nightmare before Christmas.
Oh, well, there you go. Is she a fan of Halloween stuff out early? Does she know that Costco already had Christmas stuff when I was there yesterday? We don't know. Let's get the answers to those questions and hear what she's got brewing for picks at 12:36. Two-time national champion, the second highest point total of the week behind Caden in our fantasy team, which now has an asterisk. Sports betting analyst and co-host of Sports by the Book, Alex White is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Alex.
Her usual Monday, Wednesday. What's up, Alex?
Not much.
So you're not much on the Halloween decorations either?
I do like Halloween decorations.
You don't love it, though. You're not...
I don't love Halloween.
Okay.
But I do like the decorations, and some people do it very tasteful.
Yeah.
And yeah.
My cousin,
so I don't really care.
Yeah,
as early as you want.
If you want to do it.
Yeah.
My cousin does a giant thing. I mean, it is his business, special effects, but he has like a massive thing he does in the front yard. Zombies, skeletons. It's a big deal. Big deal, big deal. So anyway, what do you got brewing for picks at 12:36?
So even though baseball's been really good, I am pretty focused on football. So I have a play for the Thursday night game.
Love it.
In NFL, and then also a college game tomorrow.
All right, there's a question in the punch bowl that we'll have to do with tomorrow night's game. We're going to be doing a lot of fun features today, right, Ryan? We got a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah.
The cap is back. Someone texted me yesterday, where's the cap? I said, it's back. So we have Cap and Punch coming. Yeah, that's what it's called. Comedy clip of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Well, folks, I am quite the artist, but I'm not a very good drawer. So I'm not a good drawer like this guy right here who took on the task of drawing all the NFL logos, and the results are our comedy clip of the day. So take a good look at this. This guy, it's very funny. Drawing every NFL logo. So that's Arizona. See if you can figure out which ones he's doing here. Atlanta. Oh, he's going alphabetical. Oh, there's your Baltimore Ravens.
This one looks like a hedgehog to me.
The Bills looks like a hedgehog. That one I did not get. Panthers. Oh, that's the Bengals. Only cost me $19,000.
That looks more like a hat than a helmet.
There's your Bear.
That's not very good.
Dallas.
That's terrible.
Worst star I've ever seen. Broncos. Sean's nailing these.
Yep.
That looks like a hand puppet.
The Lions not bad.
Suck.
Texas. Sean's nailing it.
Good.
Which one do you think you could draw pretty well, Alex and Ryan? What do you think?
That Colts one.
The Colts one? All right. Well, we're going to draw right now, aren't we?
No.
I'm going to draw one. Oh, we didn't see the Steelers. Steelers is pretty bad.
Well, you said you were going to draw. So.
Well, yeah, no. Well, I was going to do it while we were killing time. It doesn't matter. All right. Pick. You have to draw one. You have to draw one.
Oh, shoot.
Any of them?
Anyone you want.
Can I phone a friend? I have somebody that could draw a lot
Which
better
one
than
should
me.
I
Oh, we'll get to Thomas.
Chargers?
All right.
That's okay.
Here we go. Do you have a pen?
No,
what?
that's okay. I'll watch you guys.
Here we go.
Here comes Keith.
I'm going to do the Dolphins.
You want to do
Oh, God. No,
I'm a
that's
terrible
a lot harder
drawer.
than I thought.
All right. There's the Saints.
I'm going to do the Chargers.
That Giants one is just an NY. Whoa, why didn't we go with that? That would have been the easiest one.
Oh,
Eagles.
God. I messed up.
Steelers. There it is. That's. Does anyone know what those little things are called? Hypercycloids, I think. They resemble. They're supposed to be the three things that make steel: iron, water,
I need a new piece
and Windex. Pretty much blue. I can't remember. There they all are. All right, let's see what you got. Oh, you did go with the Colts.
Yes.
All right, can you see Alex's Colt?
Not at all.
I was just gonna do it on the
I
back
used
end.
blue ink. In honor of Ryan, I did the Bears. There's the bear. Kind of not a bad bear.
Hold on. I gotta do
All
my,
right. Which one are you doing, Ryan?
Jeez. I keep messing up. I'm just gonna
It's
go
not
with
a
it.
bad bear.
It's
in
not a bad
general, but I don't know if it's the Chicago.
I know
bear,
it's not.
but
It's
okay.
more like Caleb Williams drew it. It's
This
a
is
very
brutal.
timid bear. Ryan, what do you
I'm
got?
drawing probably the easiest one, and I'm still
What's that? The New York Giants.
butchering it. No.
Just know that mine is actually pretty decent.
All right. Well,
What do you think?
while
got
Ryan's
a
drawing,
bend all the
your
way
Colts
around.
one is
Oh my
good. Yeah,
God.
that's pretty good.
I did not do well.
Let's see it.
No.
Show it. Show it.
Well, I didn't even finish it.
Let's see it anyway. Okay. Well, show. Oh, well, look at Cadence. He did the Jets. J-E-T-S. Show Cadence. That's not a
That's
bad bowl.
good. Yeah.
I couldn't.
Show Cadence Jets. Pretty
That's
good.
actually, that's actually really good.
Not bad. It looks like how Jeff Parles would have drew it after 10 neutrals. I want to tell a little story. I print out the script every day. What? 180. Take it down to 180.
No.
Yes, I paid for the fantasy draft. So
You're
anyway,
not
ladies and
supposed to
gentlemen,
do
I was
that.
printing out my script today. Yes, I did.
You're not supposed to. That's supposed to be a league finance. Not just one person pays out of pocket.
Well, I did take it off my tab so no one has to pay. I'm treating everyone to our entertainment.
I don't think we all agreed to that.
180. So anyway, I print out my script at the South Point every day.
What happened
I
to
know
the dog
everyone's
treat?
like, oh, this show is scripted, just like the NFL. Boom. Anyway, there was some people fumbling for their key. They had their lanyards on. They were obviously here for a convention. So I'll let you in. You look trustworthy. So we come in, and the woman starts printing something, and he goes, hey, honey, how many pages is that? She goes, about 40 or 50. And I go, ugh, I knew I shouldn't have let you in. And they laughed. Then the guy goes, are you Frank Nicotero? And I went, yeah, he was from Pittsburgh. He used to listen to me on the radio. He goes, what are you doing here? I go, oh, I do the sports show, everything like that. So they were a nice couple from Pittsburgh. And we had a nice couple laughs in the business center. But that kind of made my day.
Very cool.
AI-driven story.
No, it's not an AI-driven story. It actually happened. I have her business card. Oh, it's gone. Now you guys are like, we don't believe it. It's in my bag. All right, that was my story of the day. Hey, you know who else is watching the show and doing the show? All our punchies in the chat room. Let's do a roll call. See who's with us today. The question of the day today was, what would you say is the hardest NFL team logo to draw or sketch with a pen or paper? I think we proved that they're all pretty tough. Did we do the graphic for the oh, I didn't know. Are we in the we're in there we are. Okay, roll call. Let's see here. Tommy Green, the Patriots logo with the football player. Yeah, the old one. Good one. Happy hump day, JR says. It's a hump day, Ann.
Hump day.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Ann's not feeling it today. Who else is in there?
She did it during Sports by the Book, and it was really
You
good.
did a hump day on Sports by the Book, but you won't do one here. Today's Wednesday.
Hump day.
Okay, that was a little more energy. All right, what do we got going on in there, Ryan? It's what do we have? JR is here.
Yeah, JR says happy hump day. Thinks the Commanders is the easiest one. And then Minidar was asking if we heard about the Barstool drama. There was somebody that works for Barstool that went on a Chicago radio show. With
I didn't click
Bernstein.
on it. I saw it, but I didn't understand it, and I didn't.
Apparently,
care.
they've had beef. Barstool and Bernstein have had beef before because he doesn't like Barstool. And so
Okay.
they did an interview with somebody at Barstool, and the person that works for Barstool called him by his last name, which is what he goes by in the radio business.
Okay.
But he was like, you don't know me like that. Don't call me Bernstein. Call me either my first name or call me like Bernsey or something, which is a
that guy
nickname
in
for his
trouble,
last name.
the Bernstein guy?
Just Dave Portnoy put all of the Barstool fans onto him.
Oh, okay. What
So-
about Miss Peaches? Is Miss Peaches also tagging?
No, I think she's lost her teeth.
We have not seen Miss Peaches in quite some time.
I know. He's kind of cool on that, hasn't he? JR says, just don't say Robert Montgomery. Hey, Knight. Oh, yeah. That's what Robert. Hey, Knight, what's up? Do you remember that story, Bobby Knight? The student, Bobby Knight, was walking out of, this is like 30 years ago, Indiana, the head coach, college basketball team. By the way, if you want to hear a great Bobby Knight story, go to our videos and our shorts. Chris Andrews tells a great Bobby Knight story. So he was walking out of a building and some student goes, hey, Knight. And he grabbed him. And this is one of the reasons he got fired. I mean, he grabbed the kid. He's like, you don't call me Knight. So, yeah, I don't refer to people by their last name. You know what I'm saying, White? You know what I'm saying, McCormick?
See, I got called by my last name a lot. So
Yeah, well, yeah, because, I think I get called by my last name a lot. Okay,
Anyway.
moving on. All right, that's our roll call. Anyway, Punchy, thanks for being there. Let's see, Keith Lyle said the Browns thing at midfield. Yeah, Brownie the Elf would be hard to draw. Cleveland helmet is just plain, just like them, because they're the worst. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do That's Crazy. It's time for That's Crazy. Let's let the cat out of the bag. There's our cat. We've named it Chalk or Jinxie or...
That's crazy.
All right, and I think the cat's sick again. Get him to the vet. All right, That's Crazy. We always start with Alex White. Alex, what is your That's Crazy? Something you saw on the internet last night that made you just go, that's crazy.
Okay, so Yankees versus Royals.
Okay.
Royals won 5-0 yesterday.
yeah.
So this is about the starting pitcher, Seth Lugo. And he actually did something against the Yankees that has never happened before. And then if you look at the graphic right now, these are some of his stats from his last 3 games, seven innings pitched, just 1 run. And then Cleveland, and then the Yankees, 7 innings pitched, 0 runs. And then if you look at that really pretty graph that Ryan made this graphic for me,
Kate
he
did
has 8 different pitches. And according to Baseball Savant, that's the top of the league with 2 other guys who also have 8 different pitches. But I thought that was pretty impressive from him. What is it that's the first time that ever happened with the Yankees,
I think that's
though?
first time 10 strikeouts.
So it's
No
the first time
walks.
the Yankees have been held scoreless, held walkless,
Yes.
and struck out 14 plus times in a game.
Ever for the
Ever.
Yankees.
Ever.
You're talking the New York Yankees. Is it impressive that it took so long? I guess, right? I mean,
Yes.
so because they've always been pretty good. They're the all-time winningest champs. But that's just an amazing stat. And again, whoever figures this stuff out, I don't understand. But Seth Lugo right now, is he the leading candidate for Cy Young in the American League? He's up there. I'm trying to think. Not Chris Sale. Who else in the American League? The guy from Crochet or whatever.
Garrett, no.
No,
No.
Scooble. The guy
Scooble
from
the
Detroit.
Tigers.
He's
Yeah.
got the Triple Crown right now. I think he's leading the league in wins, ERA, and strikeouts, which is like very Clemens-esque. But I think he's leading in all 3. So for a middling team too, isn't he leading all 3?
Sorry, in strikeouts, wins, and ERA.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yes. Technically, Kirby Yates has a better ERA, but he's pitched a little less innings.
Yeah, so it's possible. But I think Scooble probably is the favorite right now. Lugo started out on fire.
According to this, Clase is
Class
the
A.
favorite.
I was going to say the Cleveland Guardians closer has been unhittable unless it's against the Pirates and we beat him. But he has like 47. How many saves is he up to? Like it's
43.
43, right? Okay. Anyway, good stat. Good one. That's crazy. Good one. Alex, Ryan, do you want to go next or me?
You can go if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, sure. How do you say this guy's first name? Is it Kerder? Montero. What?
Kiter Montero.
It is.
Kyder
kinda,
Montero.
yeah.
All right. Anyway, this guy pitched to Maddox. We were talking about Greg Maddox just yesterday, weren't we? Or was it 2 days ago?
Monday.
Monday we were talking about Greg Maddox. There you go. Oh, yeah. Because Andy showed us the Malort sign bottle. And anyway, this guy pitched to Maddox, 9 innings shutout in under 100 pitches and under 2 hours, by the way, too, I think, right? 96 pitch shutout. That is a Maddox. Just dominated the game. Big celebration afterwards. I think they knew what was going on, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, that's just hard to do.
He's also the first rookie in Major League Baseball history to throw a Maddox in 27 batters.
Yeah, he faced the minimum.
So he allowed 3 hits, all of which were singles,
Yep.
all of which turned into double plays.
Double plays.
So he faced the minimum amount of batters that you can face in a game and still threw a complete game.
He's just got to work on that goatee, though. Can we see that again, Ann? Because that's some bad facial hair right there. I don't know if that's current, but that's just messy. Just clean that up. Just get rid of it, or get some lines on there. But anyway, a Maddox and 27 face the minimum. Very impressive. The Tigers. I mean, they have him, Scooble. Tigers might be building on something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That division is pretty good.
Still
right.
Detroit.
It's right. Exactly. You never know because it's not like anyone's going to go out and spend $100 million on free agents. Although Kansas City with Bobby Witt, that's kind of the team I'm pulling for. Cleveland. It's hard to root for Cleveland for me, but the Indians, Guardians, I don't mind.
The Guards.
All right, Ryan.
For mine, we've kind of been keeping track of this as we've been getting to this point. But last night, second pitch of his at-bat, second pitch of the bottom of the first inning, Kyle Schwarber now has the most leadoff home runs in a single season in Major League Baseball history,
It's amazing.
passing Alfonso Soriano, who had 13. Schwarber hit his 14th leadoff home run of the year last night. I believe it went 430 something.
Well, we'll find out
I
very
don't-
soon, actually.
Yeah.
Don't quite. Yeah.
The thing about Schwarber is obviously he's not your prototypical leadoff hitter, so he's just going to keep adding to that total. I don't think anyone's ever going to catch Ricky Henderson. I know we looked at this before. Ricky had like 100 or something, but Schwarber, I mean, I guess get him as many at-bats as you can with that bat. It's feast or famine, but he's fun to watch. And in the postseason, I still think the Phillies in the National League. Dodgers have too many question marks with that pitching staff. San Diego, I don't know.
San Diego's fun to watch right now, and
I know.
the Diamondbacks.
And I hate
too.
saying, I hate the Diamondbacks. I could root for San Diego if they knocked the Dodgers out. If it was Philly, San Diego, it's like small market, big market. I'd probably root for Philly. I'd kind of like to see Bryce Harper.
Padres they haven't had a World Series yet. I was
They've
going to
been
use
in, yeah,
Manny
they haven't
Machado too because he hit a home run last night, which made him the
All-time Padres.
So we
all-time
actually have
Padres
that.
leader.
We do have that. I those. That's in post, right? And did you see who?
Well, we can run it now.
We can do it now. And
Well, he's going to be coming
Machado.
up. here.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get
And
to
you
see
know
it.
who he took over the San Diego Padre all-time lead? Nate Colbert. Nate Colbert is the gentleman I brought up who hit 5 homers in a doubleheader and was there in the stands when a certain guy did the 5-homer in a doubleheader first. That man's name, Stan Musial. Stan the man. See how it all ties back. So there's Macho Machado.
Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone.
By the way,
I
he's-
don't think that's going to win for the longest time.
No, I don't think so. But also, he's just leaving the box. Like, that ball goes over the fence, and they cut back to Manny. He's like, oh, yeah, I got to run the bases. This isn't wiffle ball. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, why are you admiring that? Exactly what Alex just said. That wasn't a tape measure shot. I think you should have been running on that one.
Enjoy your home run that you take the franchise lead in.
He was Cadillacing a little
He's also
bit.
only the third active player to lead their franchise in home runs.
I was going to have that as my
That's
that's
cool
crazy.
stat.
The other two being Giancarlo Stanton,
Who leads the Marlins
Marlins.
franchise in home runs
and the other one,
is a different fish.
what other team's a fish?
No.
Rays.
The team's not a fish.
Fish.
The name is a
The
fish.
fish. Derek Fisher of the
Oh,
Lakers.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout
Trout.
for the Los Angeles Angels.
Should have put a hat on for that one. That was good.
Yes.
Good question. Yeah, that was an interesting stat. Good stat.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Speaking of home runs, let's do a nice segue into moonshine moonshots. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing this. This is a bottle of booze right here. I should put it in front of me. Oh, okay. All right. We'll go right to him. So here we go. Here's last night's homers. Christian Walker had one. Almost took him for hump day homers. Trey Turner saw his name twice.
Yep.
Anyway,
Tommy
these
Pham
are
twice, too.
Kyle Raleigh. Did Raleigh go
That's
twice or no?
fancy.
That's nice music, by the way. It's very soothing.
Just wait.
Wow.
Tequila.
How many home runs were there?
30.
Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson with the furthest home run of the night last night. Another one
Farthest.
going 450 plus feet.
Wow.
We've all picked him on a Wednesday, right?
Yes, we have.
I didn't. You must have got that one, Ryan.
No, he has not been a successful pick for
I
any
think
of
I
us.
had him once. I think I did. I only have 3, right?
He adds
Or one.
every Wednesday.
Anyway, those are your moonshots. Anyway, come to the South Point Hotel.
Very cool.
You could win a bottle of City Lights whiskey, moonshine,
City Light Shine.
City Light Shine. Brennan Gaughan's line of very tasty. This is a cherry lemon. It seems, I think someone left the top off because it seems like some's been evaporating. slowly as we continue. But anyway, come down to the South Point. When you walk in, there's rules on how you can win your own bottle of free moonshine. So there we go. Pretty cool. And Jock Peterson with the farthest home run of the year. Okay, time for our sealed predictions. Should we do this now?
Sure. I'm going to have to get up.
Okay, no, stay there then. Let's do Punch Bowl. We'll do Punch Bowl, and that way we can, Punch Bowl. All right, Punch Bowl pundits. We got Punch Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we have a graphic for Punch Bowl.
Oh, we do.
We did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you even seen this yet? It debuted yesterday. Here we go. There it is. It's very serene. Wow. Would you like a full facial? And would you like Petty Petty? And welcome to the Punch Bowl pundits. Punch Bowl pundits. There you go. We got a lot of good ones in here. Alex, grab one.
All right.
Here we go. These are hot topics that we discuss, and then we tie it into gambling, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm going to try and...
Is it a long one?
Yes, it is.
You can abbreviate.
How is it that players are still dropping the football before crossing the goal line? What's one thing that football players do that annoys you the most?
Alex, what do you have for us? Because that kid was at Oregon. The kid dropped the ball again, like on a pick six or return, a yard out. Happens every year at least 3 times. I don't run to the end zone.
I guess that...
No, that bothers me. I have another one. What is yours?
It kind of annoys me when they stand over another player, like if they get a good tackle
Taunting.
and they just, kind of like really stand over them, you know?
Unless it's Juju Smith-Schuster over Vontae Burfict, it's fine. And it became a legendary T-shirt after he blocked him on a pick, which was classic. But yeah, that is annoying though, because it's like, hey, look, you're all going to get hit. Everyone's going to get hit once, so don't be all tough, right? Exactly. Ryan, what bothers you?
Well, to the point of putting the ball down before reaching the goal line, not handing the ball to the referee. If you score a touchdown, I get celebrations, I get all that kind of stuff, but it's simple to just hand it to the
you're
ref.
saying you should. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you didn't like that.
I'm not personally a fan of throwing into the stands and being all, I get the energy and that kind of thing, but they're doing their job, just hand it to them.
I believe it was Vince Lombardi that said, act like you've been there before.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. Hey, I scored. Boom. I've done this a million times. The thing that bothers me is it's the defense, when they get an interception or a fumble recovery,
Everyone.
the whole unit has to run to the end zone, pose for the camera. No, wait a second. You like that as a former defender? Is that what you like that, but not a touchdown celebration?
No, touchdown celebrations are fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to throw the ball or drop it on the ground behind you and let somebody come out. Like, it's pick up after yourself. Like, help somebody else do their job. It's like
He's saying the ball doesn't have to be involved in the celebration, right?
Oh,
Give
Sure.
the ball.
I
and
thought
then
you were
do
saying
your
just give it to the
celebration.
ref.
no. Well, yes,
Okay.
but don't do. Yeah, no.
Clean up after yourself.
Yes.
That's what that's what he's saying.
I like
I
it.
do like that defensive thing, though.
If it's the Steelers,
What do
I
you think
love
about
it.
the point after the first down that
Oh.
everybody does?
Oh,
It's kind
no.
of like overused.
Yeah.
Okay,
now, but
you
I
know
mean,
what? If you do it, fine. Don't do it when there's no timeouts left under 30 seconds, like Chase Claypool did. Give me the lean, Sean. Remember when Claypool did that in Minnesota, I believe? Might have cost us the game. It's like, bro, get back to the huddle. All right, here is mine.
I'm in place.
Here's one. I picked this at random. Do you think Frank is getting enough kudos for going 14-1 in the South Point jackpot contest, barely missing out on $19,000?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
I think you should get some more.
I think I should be
kudos.
getting some more. I was this close to 19 grand, splitting it with some guy who won 39 all by himself. Bengals Patriots. I think Ryan.
Wait,
it doesn't.
was it one person?
One person ended up winning it all.
Wow.
39 grand. And Ryan probably doesn't feel for me because
I've been saying Patriots so long.
you really did. I kind of blew it. So, and I would have given you a cut. I was going to be like, anything
$2.50?
off a McDonald's menu.
So you know, next year you have to fill out. At
Do
least
you
2
think I'll get
cards.
over 5 next year? There's no way I can do it again. 14-1. All right.
Well, you didn't
I-
do it to begin with. It was Courtney.
That was not. No, she had her own card. That was my. Oh, do not do that. But here's how you know it was mine, because I took the Steelers. I have hers on the refrigerator, and she took the Falcons because of Kirk Cousins. How'd that work out? Ryan, here is yours. Mostert is out for Thursday Night Football, and A-Chain is a game-time decision. Does this influence your pick on the game tomorrow night? It's kind of a McCaffrey situation almost, but not quite. But what do you think?
Not necessarily. I mean, they've got 4 solid running backs in that
Jeff
running back room.
Wilson and Jalen Wright, a rookie from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Right.
So, good Lord.
Alex just went like this.
Whoa.
Someone did research.
Thomas
I was up
helped you.
early today.
But no, I don't think it really makes a difference.
Okay, you couldn't cut. No, you can't cut because we can't miss the spit take again. I apologize. Ryan, does that influence your decision?
I don't think it influences my decision.
Really?
Do you already
Long
have a
story short.
decision?
Yes.
Okay.
What do
I
you
didn't know
think?
if it was just like a stay away, so it didn't really matter.
By the way, my fantasy running, one of my fantasy running backs, so I benched last week. Didn't need him. Third most points in the league.
He's going to play.
You think H-Chain? Yeah, right?
Yeah,
He's going to rally?
he practiced today, and I mean, he
Good
did.
inside information.
He did play a lot last week,
Okay.
so I think he might have just been a little banged up and tired. So I think he'll be fine for tomorrow. And it's not a big drop off, like Ryan said.
Yeah.
There are some backups there, and there's just too much revenge here for the Dolphins.
Ooh, yeah, it's going to be a good game. I mean, this is a nice rivalry game
Yes.
in Buffalo. And by the way, I think Chris pointed this out last year to me. Again, how lucky is Buffalo getting that, or Miami getting that their game against Buffalo is the week 2, weather doesn't affect it.
Well, it's in Miami.
Exactly. So when's the Buffalo one?
Later this
When
year.
I was a
Later on in the
when I was a
season.
kid, Dan Marino always had to go on the road and play in Miami. It was every year was a snow game, and they would screw the Dolphins. We'll find
They
it out.
play in Buffalo at the beginning of November.
That's not still with global warming.
Hey,
You're
it's
all right.
the playoffs we have to worry about. You remember
Week
the
9.
Dolphins at
Playoffs?
Kansas City?
Yeah. Oh yeah, right.
That did not go well. So you're
Yeah.
right. They still don't know how to play.
They haven't won a game under 40 degrees in like 100 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right. Oh, Alex, your turn.
Okay. What else do we have in here? I want this one. It's shorter.
Okay.
Can you rattle off the Sports by the Book complete week schedule, including times of the show in under 10 seconds?
Can you do it in 10 seconds?
Yes.
All right, everybody, start a clock. Okay, wait, and go.
Sports by the Book here on the Sports by Network, Sunday through Friday at 9 a.m., Saturdays at 8 a.m., 3 evening shows, Monday, Thursday at 3, and Friday at 2 p.m.
No, that was 10 seconds.
Woo!
Now, if someone could just please print that out for me.
Sunday through Friday.
Tape it
That'll
down.
help you. It's just that one Saturday that's a little earlier. No, it doesn't help at all.
It's a very confusing schedule. Who's next, Ryan, you or me? I can't remember.
You can go.
I don't remember what order we're doing here. Okay, now this one is good while we have Alex here because we forgot to do this. Do you think Frank 14 and oh no, wait, hold on. Who wins the Super Bowl? We forgot to do it last week. We each have a 1 week cheat code because we saw week 1 action. Now that week 2 is upon us, who wins the Super Bowl? You could give us just a Super Bowl winner or you could give us conference winners. I'm kind of curious. I'm sure you probably discussed this on Sports by the Book because you guys broke down every team in detail all year. So who do you think?
So I did text Ryan. I said Chiefs and Lions go to the Super Bowl. I didn't pick a winner. I'm now, after, like you said, after a week, the 49ers look so good again.
All right. Who did they beat
It's
in week
hard.
1 last year? The Steelers, and they looked really good. But who did they beat? The Jets. They beat a couple middling teams, but they're
Yeah.
their roster. And I have to disagree with Jeff Parles. We have a bone to pick with Jeff Parles on Friday. He still said the other day, he goes, you take the logos off the helmets, the two best rosters on paper are the Niners and Jets. Do you feel that about the Jets? I don't know. Because you can't look at Aaron Rodgers as one of the top quarterbacks. He's got no mobility. He's 40 years old.
I also don't know if you can technically put Hassan Riddick on the
Yeah, well, where is he?
roster. Yeah.
Not even on the roster.
Yeah.
So what do you have a Super Bowl prediction?
I do.
Ryan's giving a pick.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone listen up.
Well, on the Post-it notes that we did a couple months ago, I had Eagles Ravens.
Ooh.
After Thursday night last week, the Ravens are not my pick anymore.
Okay. That's what I mean. We got a 1 week cheat code.
Kansas City, Philly.
Kansas City, Philly. Now, I looked at the logo, the colors, the Super Bowl's in New Orleans, 59. And I think it's like yellow and red, right? So it's kind of Chief colors.
Yeah, isn't it like a greenish?
Is there a green
It's
in
a
there
greenish
too?
and red, yeah.
So that would go with your Chiefs Eagles? All right, he's going with the colors. I kind of wanted to be like, oh, this like long shot. And I was going to take the Lions. I'm rooting for the Lions. Always kind of been my NFC team when I was a kid. I had a Detroit Lions bike. Don't ask me why. So I'll go Lions over Steelers.
That's fine. I think
That's fine.
the Lions looked really good, too.
Complete team.
Complete team.
Defense, Hutchinson on that. Jared Goff got the speed in the backfield and the receivers. I go Detroit. I had him in a future last year.
Yes, you did.
Didn't pay off. Maybe I'll do it again. Ryan, your pick. Here we go. Asia Wilson versus Caitlin Clark tonight. Who has the better game and which team wins? Is it which or what? Not sure of the grammar I wrote. Anyway, it's
No wonder why they're so long.
What's that? Who's a which? What? -3.5, 179.5 over. I don't know if you're doing a pick on this game. Is this one of your picks? Okay.
No.
So we can discuss this anyway. So anyway.
Aces -3.5?
Yes.
-4.
Is it -4, Sean's saying?
Yes. So
It's going to be a good game.
Asia did miss the last game because of ankle injury.
Okay.
She was wearing a boot for a little bit, but she's not on the injury report, so we're assuming she's going to play. And because, like Sean said, that line is moving their way.
Did she have a boot, a bell, a ball, or a... Wait, okay. Those are chicken McNuggets. Sorry. All right, so what do you think? Who would you take the points,
Well,
4 points, or Ryan?
Ryan was going to go first. I
Yeah,
just
sorry,
wanted to get out the injury report.
I think I would end up taking the points with the Fever.
At home, right? It's in Indy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, especially with Asia missing the last game. Not an official pick or play, but I would lean Indiana.
Good game. Aces versus the Indiana Joneses, according to Esther Steinberg, which is still one of the funniest things ever said on this show. What do you think? You'd take the points?
Take the points. I mean, they've been playing really good, and they did say they wanted to save Asia Wilson for the playoffs. So even if she does play some of the game, she won't be 100%. Maybe won't play the whole game.
And I looked at the standings the other day. I didn't realize New York Liberty is like 27-6.
They are ridiculous.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't realize they had the best record. Anyway, that's that game's
And then
tonight.
Minnesota, number 2.
Yeah, the Lynx.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that game tonight. Caitlin Clark, Frank Murgy. Sure you'll watch.
Those two teams play tonight.
Or tomorrow night.
Those two
tonight.
teams play Friday as well.
Oh, my God.
2 straight
I did not know
games
that.
in Indiana.
Wow.
Ryan,
Same
you
matchup.
wrote this one, I believe.
Those are sellouts.
All right, this is Ryan's NL wildcard race. Padres are up 2.5, Diamondbacks +2. But then tied for third are Mets and Braves with the Cubs 4 games back.
Ooh.
Had to throw that in there. The reason you did this probably. So your question is, what 3 teams make the NFL wildcard?
NL wildcard.
NL wildcard. What did I say?
NFL.
Let's talk about that too. Let's talk NFL. While
I mean, there are 3 teams.
there are
to make it there,
3.
yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think NL wildcard?
Well,
Padres are in.
this was my question to you guys. So you guys.
I'll
answer
say
before I do.
Padres and D-backs. I just think they're too good. And I don't want the Braves. I hate the Braves. I'm going to say the Mets do it. I feel like Grimace and the Mets have a little bit of magic, and they have Lindor. I don't think with Acuna out and Freeman gone, I don't think there's like that huge marquee leader that you want to see on a team. Chris Sale's having a great year. But I'm going to take the Mets, and I've never been a Met fan. They used to be Muck the Fets when they played the Pirates. There were shirts we'd all wear. I've never liked the Mets, but as I've gotten older, my hatred has waned. I like watching them play. And for Jeff Parles. For Jeff. Do it for Jeff. Jeff, are you watching? All right. Anyway, yeah, that's what I would say. What about you? Here's the list.
Should I jump on the bandwagon though?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want.
No, I mean, for Ryan McCormick, we're going Cubs. Sneak in there and make
There
it.
is no way. I was
They've
shocked.
actually been playing so good.
Who have they been playing?
They played the Dodgers
They've
the
beaten
last
the
2
Dodgers.
Oh,
nights.
yeah, that's right. They have. And last night, by the way, are we talking about the 4 Japanese players? There were 4 Japanese players in the game. First time, I think, ever in Major League Baseball. Was that last night or 2 nights ago?
That was 2 nights ago. The Shota versus Yamamoto.
Yeah. I like Otani bowed when he got into that. It was a really nice thing. But very exciting game last night. It's a good series. By the way, I've been to Dodger Stadium for Cub games many times. And it's usually, let me start over. When I've gone to Dodger games against the Cubs, I've never seen a bigger visiting support than the Cubs. Huge Cubs. The Yankees, I don't know if I ever saw the Yankees. Always a ton of Chicago people at games. It's actually a lot of fun.
The Cubbies, after they finish this series with the Dodgers tonight, they go to Colorado, then they go home and have the A's and the Nationals, then they go to Philly, then they host the Reds.
Wow.
So I do think that there is a
Favorable.
little bit of a run in here.
I ain't got no pitching.
But I
What do you
definitely
mean,
like the
not pitching?
Padres. And then
Justin
the
Steele
next
and
ones are
Shohei
hard.
Ohtani.
Yeah?
The Braves, for some reason, they still keep
They
finding
are a
way.
winning. I mean, look, they know how to win, but I just don't want
Yeah.
to see them because I hate them. But I do. Look, I said
That's a
Padres
good
and
question.
Twins second half. Twins, obviously not. Well, the Twins are all right.
Yeah,
But
the Twins
Yeah.
are one of the wild card teams.
Yeah.
yeah, are they?
are.
Okay, well, there you go. Again, sorry, I forgot. 14-1 on the check. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Who's your third team? Braves?
I didn't officially pick one.
All right, Alex. This is a baseball question.
She'll have to ask Thomas for that one.
So what? Well, the last question is Tommy Lasorda or Tom Kelly. Which Thomas was the better manager? That one comes from Keith Lyle. I don't know if we need to explain that one.
I don't know.
Ryan, it's up to you as the producer if you want to.
If we explain the scenario,
It's up to you.
well, since the punchies, don't understand.
Yeah. please do.
We have a 10-person fantasy football league. 11 of the crew are in the league because Ann and Drew Dog share a team. But Alex has a third party co-managing her fantasy
Which
football
was
team.
just brought to our attention by you this morning.
This morning or
Our
last
little
night when we
pregame
found it
session
out.
here.
But yeah, none of us realized that Alex went outside the studio to get aid for her fantasy team.
So your
In
second
defense,
highest scoring point total, I believe the penalty
I drafted that
asked
team.
the commissioner
It
minus
was
10
live.
points on her first week
It was
score.
live. Everybody saw. I drafted that team.
How do
I
we
am
know there wasn't some
responsible.
sort of buzzer system like the Astros had where he's at home telling you who to do? I heard a
Oh
trash
my
can
gosh.
banging, I'm telling you.
You two were up close next to me, so you guys would have known.
Yeah, did
and
you have a Chiefs
so
jersey,
here's the
by the
thing.
way?
I have a proxy for some contest that's allowed. I give them my picks. They go put them in for me. This is my backup in case
You know, I will
I'm
say,
like, hey, can you?
Alex is one of the
switch your
busiest
lineup.
people we know. You get Sports by the Book, you do
Thank you.
Punchlines, you do the stadium, you do a lot of stuff. So
Thank you.
she's busy.
And it's just an insurance.
There will be a closed door meeting after the show today to discuss the ramifications. It is time for
Nobody
12.
said we couldn't have a second
Picks
manager.
at
Okay, but
12:36. The alarm was sounded. Here we go. There's the clock. Got a little dollar sign there, 36 sign. People tune into the show every day to see our picks at 12:36. You can join us every day. Please do. Like us and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you can't get in the chat room, which makes it fun. So subscribe right now, and within 5 minutes, you can be making comments. All right, Alex, what are your pick or picks today?
So we're going to football, Thursday night football, Bills, Dolphins. There's just so much outside noise about the Bills owning the Dolphins, and I
Yeah.
really hope the outside noise with Tyreek Hill doesn't influence this, but I don't think it will. I think the Dolphins are going to be prepared for this game. They've had it circled. They're higher power rated on
Okay.
my list than the Bills because there have been drop-offs. We don't know about the wide receivers yet.
Okay.
And then their defense with Matt Milano out, they just are not the same
Love Matt Milano.
defensively. They got in a shootout with the Cardinals, and I think Miami's defense is much improved. So give me the Dolphins -2 at home in this first division game between them.
And by the way, the question, one of our punch bowl questions with Matt and Everett was, will Tyreek Hill drive to the game? Or, as Keith Lau said, perfect opportunity for Uber or Lyft to hire him as a spokesperson. Ryan, do you have a pick today? Yeah.
I do.
Oh, he does. Did Thomas help you?
No, this one I came up with all by myself. Today's date, some we will never forget. 23 years ago,
Yep.
the Twin Towers fell. But the Yankees, I decided to go back and look at the Yankees and Mets histories on 9/11 since that day. The Mets are not very good. They are 8-12 straight up. And then the stats on the lines weren't tracked before 2016. So they are 6-1 to the over in those games since 2016. They are 5-2 against the spread, but again, 8-12 straight up. The Yankees, 14-5 straight up.
Wow.
4-3 against the spread and to the over-under since 2016. But my pick today will be the New York Yankees against the Kansas City Royals. They haven't been able. They got 3 hit last night against the Royals, their lowest hits of the season. But I think they bounce back today, and the Yankees get the win against the Royals.
And it's in New York.
In New York,
Again,
1-1 in that series.
Yeah, it's been a good series. It could be a preview of playoffs. It's been, it's obviously there'll be some pregame festivities, or not festivities, or at least tributes and stuff like that. So the crowd will be amped up, and they'll be like, we got to win this one. So good one. All right, my pick of the day. Let me look at my record here. Oh, I'm 7-0 in September. Last night I had the Phillies. Tampa Bay came back, tied it up 4-4. Phillies win 9-4, I think was the final.
Yeah, they
so tonight, the team I said I hate, Arizona, going with Arizona. I like Arizona tonight. Going against Corey Bradford, not Corey Bradford. What's Bradford's first? Corey Brad? Is it Corey?
No.
Kerry Bradford, the pitcher for.
Yeah, it's
Kerry Bradford. Yeah, it is Kerry Bradford. Who was the submariner
not-
for Oakland for years? Wasn't that Kerry
where's
Bradford?
my sheet?
Kerry Bradshaw. Kerry Bradshaw. I love Kerry Bradshaw.
Yes.
Kerry Bradshaw's from Sex and the City. Who? Okay. Anyway, I like Arizona. I'm on a roll. So it's Cody Bradford. Damn it, Corey Bradford used to pitch for the A's. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Merrill Kelly's undefeated, but I just like Diamondbacks at home. They're playing for something. I feel like Texas is like, hey, look, we won the World Series last year. DeGrom and Scherzer. By the way, DeGrom's pitching, I think. They announced he's pitching on Friday or Saturday for Texas, right?
Yeah, I did see that
Yeah.
he was coming back.
I like
pretty
watching
soon.
that guy pitch, but
Yeah.
I just think it's too little too late for Texas. Astros and Mariners. I don't think they can make it. There's only like 15, 16, 18 games left. So anyway, take Arizona. I'm going 8-0, baby, 8-0. There you go. All right. That's it for our picks. All right, it's time for
We've got Hump Day homers.
Hump Day. Hump Day
Do
homers.
you want to do that here? or-
Ooh,
Alex,
yes.
Hump Day homer.
I have to go?
Yeah.
I went with the Dodger because I think that's going to be another
You
high-scoring
took Trey
game.
Turner, right?
Nope.
No,
Because
he's not a Dodger.
he's a Philly. Yep.
Yep.
He played for the Dodgers.
Yes.
I thought I heard her say Turner before the show, but you were maybe doing Trey Turner on the Phillies. All right, what is your decision?
Okay, because the Cubs and the Dodgers, these have been very high-scoring
They have
games. I
been.
actually gave that out on Monday.
You gave out
Here.
10, and it blew by it. It was like 10-4 final. The Cubs got 10 by themselves,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
So we're going with Mookie Betts here to hit a home run because we do have a lefty on the other side in Wicks, and Mookie is one of the best against lefties.
You know, Mookie doesn't like ghosts. Pfister Hotel, he won't stay in it.
Neither do we here at the studio.
Yeah, apparently you don't like Halloween.
I should have picked him as my second manager. Maybe it wouldn't have been such a big deal.
Oh, second manager. All right, Ryan, what's your Hump Day homer?
I will be going to Detroit,
Detroit.
going against the Rockies. I will be taking Riley Green plus 550 to hit a home run today.
Nice, Riley Green. And since I took Arizona, I'm going to stick with Arizona. Looked at my guy Corbin Carroll, who I've tried to win a couple times this year. Can't do it. Lefty-lefty matchup. I don't like it. I went Eugenio Suarez. He has 30 homers already. I thought he was in the 20s. I looked at Christian Walker as well. But Eugenio Suarez has batted one time versus Cody Bradford. He's 1 for 1 with
A homer.
a home run. Boom. All right, Captain Punch. We have a graphic for Captain Punch. We're doing it with Alex and Ryan today, and it's very special, so let's do it. Captain Punch, there's the logo. Alex, throw the hat on.
I'm terrified.
No, don't be terrified. All right, so make sure you have it on there. Caden, do your thing and activate the Captain Punch. What we do here, it's kind of like, it's kind of like heads up.
Okay.
Lowest. Right now he has lowest in the league. What does that mean?
It was Matt's.
Oh, that was for Matt. All right, you got to change it. All right, so he's going to put the answer in there. There we see it. So
gosh.
duck down a little, show everyone at home. Do we see it? We can read it. All right, here we go. This is episode 237 today, 237th episode. So in celebration of 237, what NFL team only had 237 yards of offense in week 1? Here's your hint. They lost. So there you go. So think about some teams that lost and maybe didn't have a good offensive show.
Okay.
Wow, I've never seen myself on the screen just by myself.
Are they in the AFC?
They are in the AFC. So that you need 3. You get 3 strikes, but so far you're 1 for 1. I can give you a hint. No, I can't give you a hint yet.
I don't even think the Panthers had that many. Are they in the AFC West?
They are not. Strike 1.
Oh gosh. I have to go through the rest.
Right. We have 2 divisions: AFC South and AFC North.
There's also the East.
I think they did. Now I need my
Okay.
thing open.
Here's a hint.
Wow,
Their helmets have nothing on them.
that doesn't help me very much.
Well, it's AFC.
AFC. Okay.
Only.
I don't think it's from your division. Is it? No, I'm not going to ask that because I'm not going to know. Is it in the?
Maybe go with it.
Is it in the AFC South?
No.
Okay.
It's AFC
Is that
North.
2? It is AFC North?
It is.
I was going to say, okay, is it Cleveland Browns?
It is the Cleveland Browns. Yay, Cleveland Browns. Good job, Alex. Only 237 yards of offense against the Dallas Cowboys. By the way, I don't know when we'll talk about this, but Dallas Cowboys only 6.5-point favorites over the Saints. I know you the other day were like, take Dallas. That seems like the one line that's jumping out at me and everyone, and that's what scares
I can't
me.
even see anyways. Okay.
Can't really see. All right, we got one more for you, Alex. Alex. All right, this gentleman.
Your division is just known as being the best, right? So your division,
Yeah, my division. It's my
Steelers.
division. Yeah. All right,
So
we
like
have
it can't be,
Pump the
but it
brakes
really
there.
could have been too. Bengals weren't very good either.
They were not. I believe the first name is misspelled, but close enough.
Oh gosh.
So here we go. That was a J. My penmanship's terrible. All right. This quarterback threw 237 touchdowns in his career. It's a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he knows what it's like to lose a Super Bowl, maybe even more than once. So you might want to find out what conference or division.
Okay.
Hall of Fame quarterback.
Is he retired?
He is retired. He's in the
Okay.
Hall of Fame.
So, one lost more than one.
Yes.
Is it the tortured Bills?
Yes.
Did he play for the Bills?
Yes.
Because everybody always talks about the Bills.
Yes. And the first name has been corrected by Caden.
Okay. Does he have 2 first names?
Yes, he does.
Is it Jim Kelly?
It's Jim Kelly. Wow, nice job. Originally, it said Tim Kelly. Caden, I'm not going to blame you. It's probably my fault, right? Okay. Let's get it to Ryan. Keith, would you mind grabbing that? To Ryan. Odd job. That was a James Bond reference for Bob Dell if he's watching. All right, I got 2 for you to celebrate episode 237. Good job, Alex. Went 2 for 2.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Ryan.
Have you played this yet?
I have not. I mean, I guess have I?
Yeah.
I did it once. I did it first day. I'll do it next time. All right. So Caden, throw his in there. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah. Okay. It's a team. We're looking for a team. And there was a reason that it connected. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, here it is. This NFL team is close to State Route 237.
Oh God.
And they were the first professional franchise of any sport in that city and the 10th oldest team in the NFL. 10th oldest team in the NFL.
Okay, so
first professional franchise in that city, and they're close to State Route 237. I really had to. I had to scratch
Okay,
that.
I don't know.
So
highways,
go conference. What do you want to do?
Lower numbers are East Coast, right? So is it a West Coast team?
Well, it's 237. So that's well, okay.
Well, here you
Is
go.
it West
Yes.
Coast? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then older franchises.
I have another clue. First team to win 15 games in a season.
The Finns went. Well, it's West Coast, so it can't be the Finns. Finns went undefeated.
So it's the 16-game schedule. Their only loss was to the Pittsburgh Steelers. What's that?
Oh, first to win 15 games in the 16 games.
They went 15 and 1.
Okay. Has this team changed cities?
No. That's strike 1.
The Niners.
Good question.
Oh
though.
my God! Yes. There you go. They went 15 and 1, and if I'm not mistaken, I forget who drew the play in the dirt. The Steelers beat them on the road. It was the only loss they had. And John Stallworth got the touchdown. It was on the dirt because it was Candlestick, like during baseball and football season. They drew the play up in the dirt. I can't remember who the quarterback was. Mark Malone doesn't sound like it was him. But anyway, they drew up the play and they won. So, yeah, very good. And here's your second one.
Okay.
That was a good question
That was a
because
good one, right?
he knocked out the Chargers, the Rams, the Raiders.
Good job. All right, here we go.
that
NFL
moving?
kicker with 237 career field goals and is now active. He's playing now, and that is his current field goal total, 237. And he attended Rice University, or is it Rice College? It's a university.
What does the Rice have to do with anything?
I
That's
don't know,
just
nothing.
an extra hint.
Yeah, I know. I never knew where he went.
This was an active kicker with 237 career-made field goals.
Correct.
Okay.
As of right now, which worked out perfect for this game.
Yeah, I'm like questioning if
I looked
that's
up.
true.
No, I looked it up. If you look up the list, you'll see it. Celebration of episode 237.
Is it an AFC kicker?
Yes, it is an AFC kicker.
I mean, I feel like it's Justin Tucker, but no, he has way more than that.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Since you didn't legally phrase that as a question, I will not accept that. I won't count it as a strike.
230.
Yeah, here's a clue. Best career percentage over 50 yards in NFL history. Oh, plot thickens.
Did he add to that this past weekend?
Yes, he did.
Was he one of 2 kickers to have 6 field goals made this past weekend? Holy cow. He went from 231 to 237 this past weekend. Chris Boswell.
Yes, Chris Boswell. Steeler kicker, Chris Boswell.
Wow.
Very good.
4 for 4. I just did this. I don't know what this was.
Wow.
It's my version of the Trump dance. Okay. Nice job. Chris Boswell is 230. I mean, the fact that he hit 6 to get to 237, I worked really hard on that, so thank you for doing that, guys.
Okay, I'm going to bring this back, and I'm going to grab our Super Bowl.
Grab our Super Bowl. Okay,
Oh,
so
yes.
we got time left. This is fun. So let's do the day. Today is, of course, September 11th, so please take some time to remember those who were lost and those who responded courageously on that fateful day 23 years ago. We really appreciate that, and we will never forget. Today is also National Make Your Bed Day. Boo. Do you make your bed every day?
Nah.
Do you make? Ryan, do you make your bet every day? I feel like you do. Oh, you're out first, right?
No.
No. Okay. Anyway, I don't either. National Hot Cross Bun Day, National Quiet Day, and the birthdays. Ludacris is 47 years old. That's twice in 1 week for Ludacris. And Harry Connick Jr. What? We mentioned Ludacris last week.
No, Harry.
Oh, you did Harry Connick Jr.? No, you didn't do Harry Connick. All right, Ludacris. So here we go. We put him in the AI machine. Also, happy birthday to Bear Bryant and Tom Landry posthumously. But we went with, we can't see it because, there we go.
Whoa.
All right, so there's Ludacris in bed. There's a giant hot cross bun.
Hot cross bun.
Why is it terrifying people? Because it's so bad, it's so big?
Not AI's best work.
No, it's not their best work. National Quiet Day. And let's move on. All right, we're going to do, before we rip open the envelopes, here we go. We'll do 100 shows ago. And Alex White was involved in this one, so let's just go ahead and show it. She doesn't know it's coming. 100 shows ago. Actually, it's 101. We had it ready yesterday and we forgot. But we saved it today because she's here. 100 episodes ago, Alex White and her wardrobe. Roll it.
Oh, gosh.
No, you are on Wednesday,
No,
Friday.
I am.
no.
Jeff is doing Monday, not Thursday. Folks, you're going to get into the schedule. It's going to be great.
I don't want to interrupt your show, but
Please.
I think I'm going to take this vest off because I look like I'm going fishing.
No!
And you steered me
You're
wrong.
going fishing for winter. You can be like, everybody, shh. Alex is fishing
Let's
for
just go.
trout.
Let's just go with the
You'd
nice.
think maybe Ann would not
black.
take your shot while you take it off, but no.
It's okay.
I like the vest. It's an aviator's vest. All right. So, Alex goes, I don't want to interrupt your. It's our show. It's all of our shows. But you were
All right,
watching.
feel much better.
You didn't like it.
No, that was not a good look.
All right. The vest is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
But Ryan's got a great look.
Now,
going on if
Ryan
you
does
wanna-
have a good look.
if you wanna
Ryan, let's
go to
check it
that.
out.
I'll stand up
There
for
it
it.
is. The mic's in the way, but there you go. Stand up. Las Vegas Gamblers. This is the jersey that will be worn tomorrow night.
Nice side patch.
The side patch is ridiculous. The trim is nice. You got the little yellow and black. They are sharp jerseys. Yeah, that almost looks like a Maryland Terrapins kind of thing, doesn't it? The Terrapins even have that little black and yellow thing in there because the state.
I think
flag.
it's meant to be like a poker chip.
Spring. Who knows?
Who knows?
There you
That's
go.
Crazy.
What?
Over 100 episodes ago, this was sitting here, the same number, just doing the same
Down to
thing.
180 though. The totals changed. I told you. Once you guys figure out. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the show a lot, we really appreciate it. We did these like what, 2 months ago?
We did it May 22nd of 2024.
You dated yours?
Wow.
Smart person. So May
Yes,
20.
he is.
So 3.5 months ago, we're going to look at our picks on week 1, and it's against the spread. So here we go. Game 1, let's see how we do. Circle it. This was 3 months ago before we knew anything that you might need to gamble. I had Kansas City Chiefs -3. They won by 7, so that's a win. Who'd
Yep.
you have?
You know I had the Ravens.
Oh, that's right.
You
just,
know.
just like hearing you mention the Ravens lost.
I also took the Ravens.
All right, the Chiefs. All right, Green Bay, Philadelphia.
Packers suck.
I had the Packers.
I had the Eagles.
Damn
That's
it.
one.
All right, that's one.
Ryan, you had
Oh.
Eagles, right?
I had the Packers.
What? Dolphins,
plus the
Jags.
points
Damn it. I had the Dolphins -3.5. They only won by 3, so that's
Same.
an X.
Same.
Ryan?
I had the +3.5.
Pittsburgh Steelers +3. They win.
Yes, me too.
Yep.
That's 2 for me. Vikings, Giants. I had the Vikings.
I did too.
I also had the Vikings.
Should have listened to myself. I switched last Sunday. Okay.
Saints, Panthers. I had the Saints.
Me too.
Saints -5.
Ugh.
Hi.
I had the Bengals.
Same.
Patriots
Son of a
+9. Back in May.
Wow, that's impressive.
God.
That's gonna haunt you for a long time.
It cost me $19,000. Is that? I guess no one's okay.
No, yeah, I feel that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thomas really feels it too. Chicago Bears and Titans -4.5. I had Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears?
I had Titans, who should have actually covered.
Yeah, they should have.
Silly
Let's be
cover.
honest.
I had the Titans.
Oh, all right. Bills, Cardinals. I had the Bills -7. What did they win by?
They won by 6.
Ah,
by
crap. That's
6.
an X.
Yes.
I
How'd you
took
do?
the
Cards.
Cardinals.
Cards. Damn it. Indianapolis Colts, Texans. I took the Colts. -2 though.
Minus
Or +2.
two.
They were +2.
So
That pushed.
everybody
That pushed. All right. Raiders, Chargers. I had the Chargers -3.5. They covered.
Very good. I had Raiders.
I had the Raiders.
All right. Commanders, Buccaneers. I had the Commanders.
I did too.
I had the Bucks -4.
Seattle -5. I had Seattle.
Same.
I also had Seattle. They
Dallas
won by
Cowboys,
6.
Cleveland Browns. I had Dallas, of course. Hate the Browns. Sunday night game, Lions-Rams, -4 Lions. Oh, they won on the touchdown.
Yes, they did.
So I had the Lions. You have the Lions?
I did not. I had the Lions on Sunday, but in
not
May,
on this.
I
Not in
did
May.
not.
Ryan?
I had the Lions -4.
Very good. Last game, Jets-Niners. I took the Jets.
Ugh, I did too.
We all did.
I got 9 total.
Go for it. I think you beat me.
All right, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I went 8, whatever, and 1.
16.
I just did wins.
So I went 9, 6, and 1
So you
That's
guys
what
are
I
the
did.
same.
9, 6, and 1. Wait,
because we pushed.
there were 16 games?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, we
32
tied.
teams.
Ryan and I tied. There you go. Oh, that's fun. We've been waiting since May to do that. So there you go. Good job,
It
everybody.
is funny looking at it and
And again, I
remembering just like, all right, just take all the points. But Patriots, 9 points. The fact that we skipped that.
Well, I forgot how painful this would be to see that I took Cincinnati on that as well.
Yeah.
I think that should wipe my debt clean that I went 14-1. Jesus, you people.
What?
All right, Ryan, what are we doing? Post with punchlines?
What? Sure.
Post. Down the horn in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know it's already 12:55. It's been an action-packed show. If you're joining us for the first time or new to the show, we do Post with Punchlines, where we kind of scour the internet. We all send each other videos. Parles, Neverett, Alex will throw some in. Ryan puts them together in a nice package. What do you want to lead off with today?
So we're going to start in the WNBA with
We love that.
the woman that we show very often.
Caitlin Clark?
Who
is
is
this
playing
22
tonight?
cc's of Caitlin Clark?
It is. So Caitlin Clark, we mentioned it on Monday with Alex. Or maybe we mentioned it yesterday with Matt. But anyway,
I
Caitlin
was
Clark,
in the chat.
Caitlin Clark
You guys
needs
were talking about it.
these stats in order to break WNBA records. For the most points by a rookie, she needs 53 points in these final 4 games
4
of the
games.
season.
She'll get that.
Most assists in a season, period. Not just by a rookie. Most
Wow.
assists in a season, she needs 11.
Gets that tonight.
Most career games with 25 points, 10 assists. She is tied for the league lead or league record right now. She needs one more to break that league record. And then most 3-pointers made in a single season, she needs 18. And she's got 4 games to
Is that
do
for
it.
the rookie record or
That is WNBA.
for the W? Okay, so it's very rarely that an athlete lives up to the hype. LeBron James came out and immediately did. Very difficult. She has done it, if not exceeded it. I mean, I don't know how deep they're going to go in the playoffs. I mean, New York's good. You got the Aces going for a 3-peat. You got Minnesota. I mean, I think they make a run. I don't think they're ready to win it, right? But I mean, everyone knows the team names because of her.
Yes. And they could win a series. Which
Right.
would be really fun.
Which I think would be good. Yeah, I
Yes.
think it'd be good for the WNBA. I'm going to root for her. I mean, I'll root for the Aces because they're a local team. But I'm rooting for Caitlin Clark. Unbelievable.
I'm with it.
I mean, it's hard to repeat in any sport. So
right.
it's going to be tough for
3 in a
the
row.
Aces.
Chiefs and Aces both going for 3 in a row. And you took the Chiefs to get 3 in a row. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go to the NFL. We're going to look at 3 trends for this weekend's games, not necessarily for tomorrow's, but just in general, looking at week 2. So yes, the first one is going to be in the last 10 years, when 2
Hawkeye.
undefeated teams play in week 2, the home team has gone 25-12 against the spread. Dolphins minus the 2.5 versus the Bills tomorrow night. Then the Cowboys minus 6.5 versus the Saints. The Lions versus a full touchdown against the Bucks. The Vikings getting
How do you
6
feel
points
about
against
these?
the Niners. The Patriots getting 3 points against the Seahawks. And the Texans full touchdown favorites on Sunday night against the Bears.
I'm going to stop you right there. Texans, Chicago, 7 points. Sunday Night Football. The whole world's watching. We saw what Caleb Williams did week 1. Wasn't great. What do you think of that spread?
Under.
Under what?
Game
Under the
total.
Under. You like the under.
I
With
think
the Bears D.
Bears
and
defense
Caleb
should be able
struggling.
to do enough. The Texans defense is good. I think D'Amico Ryans has proved that he is a better head coach. D'Amico
Okay.
Ryans is what we thought Robert Saleh would be as a head coach.
They are who we thought they
When
were.
Robert Saleh left the 49ers as their defensive coordinator, taking the head coaching job
Correct.
with the Jets, we thought they were going to turn into something that D'Amico Ryans has turned the Texans into.
It's a good point.
It is.
So
All right. I
case
think that could be. We might be a little foreshadowing for a Friday pick at 12:36 from Ryan. I don't know.
How come?
Oh, that's a different slide
The
now.
Dolphins didn't make it up there. Oh, that is a different
That's a
one?
different
Yes.
one now.
Oh,
right?
this
Yeah.
is winless.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way,
Okay, the Dolphins
your
were. I
title
like
for the
that.
Caitlin Clark one, Hawkeye's Records. Golf clap. Hawkeyes because she played at Iowa. She's Hawkeye in the rec. That's up there. Give that a top 20, maybe all
Nothing to do
time.
with Hawk Tua.
Snow Flown Ranger.
No, that was
What's that?
not what I was
Nothing to
referencing
do with
in that
Hawk
one.
Tua,
no,
though, right?
No,
What?
not in that.
You know she has her own podcast now called Talk Tua.
Yeah, that girl, not Caitlin Clark.
Oh.
Leave CC out of it.
Oh no, I would never disrespect the queen of punchlines.
Okay, so this next trend, since 2003, when two winless teams
trends.
play in week 2, the underdog has gone 50, 25, and 3 against the spread.
That's
Wow.
wild.
Those such matches, the Giants getting 1.5 against the Commanders in Washington, the Packers getting 3.5 points at home against the Colts. That doesn't seem right. The Browns +3
No,
in
it's
Jacksonville. No, I know. I'm
It
just
doesn't seem right.
that doesn't.
Oh,
That line doesn't seem right.
Green Bay Packers.
They suck. The Raiders getting almost 10 full points in Baltimore against the Ravens. The Titans getting 3.5 against the Jets, and the Rams in Arizona getting 1.5 against the Cards.
Well, Malik Willis, right? Yeah, you just Jordan Love's out, so
yeah,
Malik Willis. That's
a good
why.
point. That's a good point.
I like Indy. I mean, do you like Indy in that game?
yeah. I don't know.
They lost the first game. Anthony Richardson, pretty good.
Yeah.
He's going to
Yeah,
get
he
better.
made
He's
some
going to
really
grow.
good
He's going to get
throws.
better and better. 3.5-point dogs and the Patriots with Malik Willis, who is not good.
Yeah, no, that was a mental lapse on
What's
my
that?
part. That was a mental lapse on my part. That makes,
that's
that
okay.
makes a lot of
Yeah.
that makes a lot more sense.
The Malik Willis, here's your job. You're coming in for one play. Your job is to get rid of the ball.
I know. But
Just
in
get rid of
5
it.
seconds left, he's already checked out. He's on his plane. He's ready to go back home.
Get rid of the ball. Don't get sacked. I mean, are you kidding me? We were watching it
It
at the
was so
comedy club.
mental, too. You could just tell he was
And he
like-
has a rifle. The guy, that's the reason he was drafted, was because, he's got this raw arm and you don't get the ball off. Here's something that I'm waiting to happen in the NFL. Why doesn't someone, when you're about, just throw it up behind your head, maybe get a PI? I don't know. Get rid of the ball. I ain't going with Malik Willis.
Okay.
I'm taking the Colts. Matter of fact, book it now. Friday's pick for Frank. Get a graphic ready.
Wait, you're taking a favorite?
Any
No
favorites?
way.
September is the month of those.
14-1.
All right, the final trend that we are going to look at
You got to figure out what you're good at.
Okay.
is looking at teams that got swept by a divisional rival last year
Okay.
or a year prior. So teams facing a divisional opponent
These
after
are
getting
good
swept by
information.
them in the previous season are 66 and 44 ATS. The Panthers lost last week to the Saints after getting swept, so that one counted against it. But such matchups this weekend: the Dolphins getting the 2 tomorrow against the Bills, the Commanders getting points against the Giants, and the Cardinals
Did you say?
giving up points
Okay.
to the Giants and to the Rams. So
I need you to send me these.
Yeah, Alex
I'm
needs
like
these.
always trying to read them, and
This
I
is
can't
good stuff
see.
for Sports by the Book.
Yes.
Also, by the book, the book is right behind us, ladies and gentlemen, the South Point Sportsbook. Jimmy Vaccaro stopped in earlier and said that the Saturday handle for college football was the biggest they've ever had, I think.
Mhm.
So college football, everywhere the betting is up. So keep going. We appreciate you guys tuning in for advice. He just wanted to drop in and say college football week 1 was insane. Biggest handle ever. There's a sportsbook now. There's us.
Yes.
Woo. I'll do my dance again. All right.
all
That's
right,
the music.
the final one we're gonna get you out on is the Spun did a kind of
The who?
bracket
Oh.
yeah.
of
You
the
have your bracket?
most annoying person in football media in 2024. So it was a 64 person bracket, kind of like March Madness, but they went through it all, and apparently Stephen A. Smith is the most annoying voice in football media, which I can agree with.
How
But
could anyone
Skip
vote for-
Bayless and Stephen A. Smith were the championship round.
And if you want to see this list, I'll tweet it out at Frank Nicotero. Maybe, excuse me, all of us. Lee Corso versus Terry Bradshaw. People took Lee Corso. I mean, I love Bradshaw, obviously, but Lee Corso is like 89. How do you ever even? Why is Lee Corso even on this list? He's like the nicest guy ever. He's made college football what it is today, at least for broadcasters. Couple names I didn't recognize. Mad Dog Russo went really far. I'm a Mad Dog Russo fan.
I don't like Mad Dog.
I didn't think you would. But Stephen A. Smith over Skip Bayless in the final. I didn't know. What's the one guy we hate? What's his name?
Nick Wright.
Nick Wright. I'm like, I don't know that name. He's on TV right now. So Alex is like, I'm like, is he the guy I think? And then she shows me he's the guy who looks like Jesus or whatever. But I'm not a fan of him either.
He kills me because he's such a homer. Like, he's a Chiefs fan. And then, so the last 2 years, Him talking about his team.
Oh, God.
It kills me.
Yeah,
And
so
then Dan Orlovsky up pretty high. I like Dan Orlovsky.
I do too.
And I was shocked at why is LaShawn McCoy? Why does everyone hate LaShawn McCoy? Shady.
because he's got really bad takes.
Oh, does he? I haven't.
Shady is deservingly a 2.
University of Pitt boy.
Shady's bad. So the 1 seeds were Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, Nick Wright, and Colin Cowherd.
But again, the fact Stephen A. Smith wins this is exactly what he wants. He wants you because
I don't think he should win this. Yeah.
you don't think. But also, I mean, I used to hate Stephen A. Smith. Frank Murgy kind of switched me. I don't mind listening to him. But again, it's the Howard Stern thing. People who hate Howard Stern listen to him more than people who like Howard Stern. Back in the day, it's in the movie Private Parts. I think Stephen A. Smith's same. You're like, oh, I hate this guy. What's he going to say? And then you watch him.
Pat McAfee should not have gone that far.
Yeah, I mean, I again, another homer. I'm another Pittsburgh guy. He's polarizing. You either love him or hate him. But I haven't been able to watch him in a week and a half because the DirecTV Disney conflict, ESPN Disney is in day 12. It's usually on the ticker out there, which I believe is run by Eye Candy, if I'm not mistaken.
But Tony Romo was a 4 seed, ended up beating Ryan Clark in the round of 64, lost in the round of 32 to Craig Carton.
Colin Cowherd was on there.
Keyshawn Johnson beating Joe Buck is not what I would have had.
I like Joe Buck.
I do not like Joe Buck.
I know everyone. I like him. I think he's great. And by the way, Chris Collinsworth, Colin Cowherd took out Collinsworth. That's a shock.
If I had to hear Collinsworth talk about Kelsey when he wasn't even on the field another time on Thursday,
Yes.
I was going to rip my hair out.
Chris Collinsworth, and the thing is when he retires, that's okay. His son does games for another 50 years. Yeah, so.
Just like the Bucks.
I like Jack Buck. Or Joe Buck. No, I like Joe Buck. Jack Buck, and we'll see you tomorrow. That's his fan. By the way, speaking of tomorrow, you will see us tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, our guest will be Greg Vaughn. Vonnie will be here to talk baseball and football, and I think we're going to make him punch bowl it. I don't think he'll wear the cap. We'll make him punch bowl it. I don't think he'll wear the cap. Alex, speaking of, we'll see you tomorrow. Sports by the book.
I will not be here.
You're
tomorrow.
off. I know.
But Jeff Parles will be back at 9 a.m.
Jeff Parles will be on this show on Friday. Anyway.
Good. And then I will be back Saturday, 8 a.m.
Early.
Yes. So the next 2 days I will be fine-tuning all my notes and picking my best football plays. So please join me on Saturday and Sunday.
Get those stats to her to crunch also. We appreciate you guys watching the show. Chat room was really good today. I just have to point out that Sean asked Thomas, can you accept my trade offer? So he put a trade offer. Let's see. I'll give you Jeff Wilson Jr., but Alex told me no already. So he's going to Thomas. Very, very funny, Sean. Great job cutting the show, and great to have you back. Cade, nice job on the hat. Keith Lyle, thanks for always being here and keeping the chat moving and helping us out. I think that's it. Ryan, any closing words or thoughts?
Tomorrow we do have the 2 episodes of Sports by the Book. We have the later afternoon football frenzy with Jeff and myself. Moving forward, I will be with Jeff on those later shows. Mondays and Thursdays.
You're sitting. Which seat do you sit in?
I will be in Alex's.
And Alex seat. Oh, okay. That's tomorrow. What time?
3.
3 o'clock. All right. Can't wait to see that, Ryan. You do a great job. Everyone does a great job. Please like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Punchlines live in Nevada every show. Bye.